Alright, I just got done watching Across the Spider-Verse for the second time. And I gotta say, after watching it the second time, my opinion definitely has improved on the movie. It's not like I didn't really like it on my first watch, but it's just some things you definitely notice on the second time watching it, for sure. You know, that's just obvious, right? I gotta say, this movie is just so good. You know, after watching it the first time, if you give it a 10 out of 10, I feel like this movie is only going to get better for you. But on my first watch, I almost got bored sometimes, but it's not that bored where it's like, okay, I don't really care about what's going on. It's more of this like, okay, can we kind of speed this up? Okay, I know what's about to happen. Come on, let's go. After watching it the second time, it did not feel that way. And that might be because I was watching a lot of people, you know, or I was watching a lot of clips from the movie somewhere else where they explain some stuff, some details that I've missed, and that made me appreciate the movie even more before watching it the second time, where it did not feel boring, not even 1 second at all. And I'm like, bro, how does this happen? On my first watch, the movie would be an 8 out of 10. On my second watch though, bro, this might be close to a 10, bro. It really might be close to a 10. Like that's how much I appreciated the movie so much more, the details, the music, and everything like that. Maybe it's because on your first time, you know, when you watch the movie on the first time, maybe it's just the environment and everything else is just like you're just taken back by it or something. I don't know what happened to me, but I've seen a lot of people review this. They also said it kind of felt, you know, it was dragging sometimes. And I feel like that might be because people were expecting like a big moment. You know how in Endgame, like we were all waiting for that big moment. And I feel like this movie, I don't think it should have had a big moment like this, because the setup for Beyond the Spider-Verse, which will come out probably, you know, 2026, and that's good, by the way. I'm not mad at them delaying it. It was really unrealistic, the fact that it was supposed to be coming out next year. Yeah, no way, no, bro, nobody was believing that. Not me. We might get into spoilers, you know what I'm saying? I remember, you know, thinking to myself, do I like this movie more than the first one, you know, the Into the Spider-Verse movie? And at first I was like, nah, I don't know, bro. They might be, you know, kind of close. Even after first watch, when I told you, you know, I was finding it a bit, you know, like it was slow at first, but it really wasn't, bro. It really was not slow. It's just, I feel like I went into it with the wrong mindset. Or I don't know, like how do you explain this? The fact when you watch it the second time, and it just hit harder the second time. I don't know why. So yeah, definitely now I would put this above the first movie, because bro, the stakes and everything in this one just felt higher. Obviously the multiverse, we're talking about the multiverse right here. Before it was just like Into the Spider-Verse, we're talking about everything else. It's not about Miles no more, it's just about everybody. Well, it is about Miles, obviously. It's, you know, we'll get into that later. But the first one, it felt more like an introduction to everybody, to the whole universe, or I guess Miles' universe, really. And we got to see the characters, you know, how they have fun and shit like that. And then in this one, we get to see like everything, bro. Like we talking about like shit is getting epic. You don't even notice like the subliminal messages, bro, where there were scenes they didn't even have to speak, but that shit said 1,000 words, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro. I've seen some people say, you know, this movie only was here because of the end scene, right? And that's not true at all, bro. The fact that the movie started off, we gonna get to spoilers, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. If you have not watched the movie, what the fuck are you doing? First, no, hold on. Do not click off the video right now. Just tell me what you're doing. Just tell me what has come up in your life that you didn't get to see the movie. You don't got no money? Well, bro, I don't know. Okay, bro. Fuck it, bro. You got a phone to watch this video, but you can't go to the theater, bro? Sell the phone. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, what's another reason, bro? You were busy. Busy with what? You can go 2 hours into a movie theater, bro? Really? What could be another reason? Some sad stuff. You know, I apologize. Okay, I didn't want to be personal if some sad stuff happened to you, but this movie might take your mind off of that sad stuff. Actually, you know what, bro? I don't know. Just, you know, cope how you gotta cope. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. Anyway, spoilers is about to be dropped. I'm saying this like this movie has not been out for like 3 weeks. I'm sorry. You gotta see the movie. But we're here. So, I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck. I was gonna say, yeah. The movie started off with like Gwen explaining her whole shit like that. I'm doing a review, bro. If you have not seen my WandaVision review, this is way easier to edit, by the way, because I'm not gonna put it in clips like that because, you know, copyright stuff like that. But the WandaVision review, y'all didn't even see my face. Y'all didn't even see my face. So the thing is, I had to put every clip for something else, or it's gonna be a black screen. Okay, I'm not gonna make this a whole review about the movie. I'm just gonna say y'all my initial thoughts after watching it the second time, because I know some shit now. I know some shit. I noticed it when I was in the theater. I was like, hold on. This shit is I like her spider suit as well. That shit is so clean. The white with the black with the pink is clean. I don't know why. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how did this movie feel slow for me when I watched it the first time? They didn't waste a scene in this movie. Like, It's 1 week ago, I would have told you they probably wasted some scenes in the movie. Now I'm telling you they wasted no scenes in the movie. Bitch, am I from the wrong universe? I don't know what happened to me. So many good songs in the movie too. Just so many vibes. Like when you watch a Spider-Verse movie, like there's always some vibes there. When Gwen and Miles were swinging, it's just vibes. You just gotta sit back and enjoy this, and just bob your head to the fucking Metro Boomin album. That was fucking incredible, bro. It was so good. It's so good. This is definitely an album you gotta play while you're driving, bro. You have to play this while you're out there driving somewhere. Now the villain, yo, the way they wrote, I did not expect Spot to be the main villain, even though they have been advertising him for so long now. I don't know why. I just didn't expect him. I didn't take him serious, and you didn't as well, unless you probably read the comics. But the cameos they're doing in the movies is great. Spider-Cat was in there, bro. Everybody's in. But what was your favorite cameo though? Is it was it the Spectacular Spider-Man, the dude who could only go in 2D? So he literally swung by Miles. He was trying to catch him. I gotta say, my favorite cameo, I don't even know, bro. Spider-Cat was kind of funny, I'll be honest. The conflict is just so much more. It just means so much more than in the first part, where the first part was more like he was trying to find himself, right? He was trying to find himself, and that's what he did at the end of the movie, Okay, so he found himself, but now his homies, or I guess who we thought it was his homies, they all are gone now, basically, and now he's kind of like battling with his thoughts again. And then once his mom is like, hey bro, if you go anywhere, when they tell you you don't belong here, prove them wrong or some shit like that. You always belong there type shit. And then he did that shit. He stood up to Miguel and was like, nah, fuck that. He said, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then the music kicked in, and bro, this movie is great. This is amazing. The colors, bro, I definitely was like, hold on, bro. There gotta be some flash warnings in this shit, bro. I think the theaters definitely played like a warning like that. Like shit is about to go wild. The big fucking finale, what people expect to go into this movie is definitely going all into the next one. And I can't wait. This movie definitely has a lot of replay value. It's not just a setup movie just because of the end scene. Because I feel like you're always gonna appreciate the details. Every day I keep finding out new details on this shit. Everybody posts some new details. It's like, yo, you didn't notice this in the last scene or the scene before that, and then the scene before that, the dialogue changes, the cartoon images. Like, what the fuck, bro? The writers, y'all were on fire, bro. But yeah, y'all let me know if y'all have enjoyed the movie. Let me know if you have not enjoyed the movie, actually, because nothing wrong with not enjoying the movie. It's just, you're weird like that. But nah, maybe they expected the big fucking finale to be right now and just maybe more action. I don't know what they would expect, bro. I don't know what movie is better than this. Spider-Man, like we talking Spider-Man movies. I don't know what can match up with this. I really want to know. I wouldn't vouch for anything. I would just stand back and just watch people debate which movie would be, considered the best. Obviously, it's just opinions, but I'm curious, like, what kind of arguments can you make for other movies that could rival this one? Maybe we're talking about Into the Spider-Verse. Maybe that it had more action and shit like that. Maybe it was more heartfelt because, we had Uncle Aaron and shit like that. That's literally the only thing I have on this movie, is that Into the Spider-Verse had one emotional scene that was, it was really sad. It was really sad. And the first part of the movie, or Into the Spider-Verse, it had Sunflower. You have High with Juice WRLD and just, that soundtrack. But then you also have, over here, you can compare soundtracks now. Fuck it. That's how good these movies are, bro. You gotta, bro, I love this movie. You should love this movie too. Or you should watch this movie too. I don't know. Maybe you don't like Spider-Man. Maybe this is your wake-up call. Like, fuck it, bro. If you watch this all the way to the end and you've not seen the movie, you just spoil yourself. Maybe not. I'm always all over the place, so maybe you didn't really get too many spoilers. The movie's great. I love y'all. I'm gonna see you next time.